Hey, what is up, you sexy beast? It's Tristan here. I'm bringing you guys 10 signs a girl does not like you. Now, I haven't done a video list like this before, but I figured it'd be interesting and you may like it. Please let me know if you do like it by smashing that like button after the video's done. Just let me know what you think. Anyway, I'm going to get right into it. So the first thing is she doesn't laugh at your jokes, right? When you tell a joke, maybe it's a stupid joke, maybe it's an actually funny joke that a lot of other people find funny. She'll just like, yeah, whatever. You know, she won't care, right? If she doesn't laugh at your jokes, then that's a really good sign that she doesn't like you because she doesn't give a shit what you say and stuff like that. So that's a really good, clear one. And the second one is she constantly talks about other guys and or her exes. Her ex, plural, it could be one, it could be multiple, doesn't matter, right? If she's constantly talking about other guys and coming to you for advice and shit like that, there's a really good chance that she doesn't like you because she wouldn't, you know, put you in that position otherwise, right? Like, if a girl likes you, she's not really going to want to talk about other guys around you. She's going to want to, you know, talk about you and, you know, be around you and stuff like that. So she's not going to give a shit about these other guys. And so if she is, then, well, yeah, most likely she doesn't like you. Now, like I said, these are just my opinions. Like, there aren't the complete fact, but generally speaking, yeah, these are a thing. So she doesn't ever flirt with you. This comes into body language and actually like touchy flirty. So let's say you guys are, you know, playing around and like poking each other, right? Like, let's say you're just poking her and she'll never poke you back or anything like that. And that sounds really bad, but it's not like that at all. Like, let's say you're just being flirtatious or whatever and you like, I don't know, push her a little bit. Like, I'd bump into her in the hallway or something, right? And she just is like, or whatever, and doesn't do it back or doesn't play playfully with you at all, then, yeah, man, I'm sorry. She doesn't like you if she's not flirting with you or using body language to, like, look at you and, you know, stuff like that, being leaned towards you and looking into your eyes and eye contact. That's really important. Eye contact's really important. If she's constantly looking at other things or other people, you're going to be like, yeah, well, she's not really that into me. So, number 4, she avoids you in person and in conversation, right? So, let's say you're going to want to talk to her. She's with a group of friends. Maybe she doesn't really respond to you when you talk to her or address her, or she just isn't around for you to talk to her, and she just kind of seems like she's hiding from you or just whatever, doesn't want to talk to you, then she definitely does not like you, man. A girl that does like you would love to be in conversation and talk to you and shit like that. And if she doesn't want to do that, then, well, I'm sorry, bro, she doesn't like you. Now, the next one is she doesn't ever start conversations. This is really similar to the last one, but obviously if she's hiding from you and shit, she's not going to go up to you and be like, hey, how's it going, blah, 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 you know, oh my god, I lost my textbook, can I borrow yours? She's never going to start conversations. This comes into real life and texting, right? I need you to keep that in mind. They're not the same thing. Let's say she always talks to you in person but never texts you first. She may still like you. Like, it's really debatable, but usually if she does like you, she'll do both. Like, sometimes she'll text first, other times she'll talk to you first, and it really all depends. So bro, or guys, I guess, look out for that. Now, the next thing is she ignores you and makes excuses not to be with you. So let's say you ask her out for Friday night. You're like, hey, I've been in this one personally. It fucking sucks. And I've actually been in most of these. Yeah, I've seen all of these personally. So, sorry. So she ignores you / makes excuses. So let's say you're like, okay, girl, I want to go to coffee Friday night. And she's like, oh, I can't, I'm busy, right? Just leaves it at that. Just leaves it at that. Doesn't say anything like, okay, well, let's reschedule for Saturday or Monday. If she offers to reschedule, then she probably likes you, right? Or just is want to give you a shot, or maybe he's not busy and just wants to go to coffee. I don't know, wants a free cup of coffee. Girls and their motives, man. Who fucking knows, right? So, however, if she's ignoring you and you're like texting her, let's say you've texted her like 3 times in like 2 weeks or whatever, which is not that bad. It's really not that bad. If it's like 3 times in one day, you're being clingy. Or if it's 3 times in like 3 days, yeah, take the hint, bro. But if she's ignoring you over like a broad spectrum, or not texting you because she's busy, like I've had that one too, and it's a fucking bitch. So if she does that, then she definitely does not like you, man. Whether it's ignoring you in person or ignoring you, over texting. If you call her and she, you know, doesn't pick up, shit like that. Like, you got to take note. See, girls, a lot of the time, I'll get into that at the end. Okay, so you don't hear a word about you from her friends. Her friends don't talk about you to you, like, because if she likes you, she'll talk to her friends and be like, oh my god, I like this guy, and then they'll probably end up telling you or hinting at it or talking to you about it. You'll know. You'll definitely know. However, if the girl doesn't like you, you're not going to hear shit about yourself. Like, she's not going to be talking about you unless it's like, oh God, you know, I think he likes me, blah, blah, blah. But it's not going to be like a positive conversation, so you don't want to be involved in that. Now, she doesn't look at you in class and or in general. If you catch yourself always looking at her first when she looks at you, and if that's really rare, yeah, no, she doesn't like you. There's no way. And let's say you catch a girl looking over at you like 3 or 4 times, and maybe she thinks you're cute or whatever. Maybe she likes you, and you should go talk to her, or maybe you guys are already kind of in an intimate relationship, and you're talking and stuff like that, and you catch her looking over at you, not her catching you looking over at her. It's different. But yeah, so take note of that. If you catch her looking at you about 3 times, then she might be interested, so that's a thing. Also, number 9 is a pretty obvious one, but it can tie into a lot of things because not a lot of girls are very vocal about this. She has a boyfriend. Now, you will find this out at one point in time, right? You can either see them together, maybe he goes to a different school, maybe they're just not around that often. I found this out interesting ways before, but yeah, if you're, you know, making a move on her that's very apparent and hitting on her, giving her like a compliment, she'll be like, I have a boyfriend or whatever. So that's typically a thing. Now, the number 10th thing, and this is something I can't really explain to people because it's something that it works, right? So when you hang out with her, if it's not just natural and everything's good and stuff like that, then there's just no chemistry. If there is just no chemistry, then she doesn't like you, bro. It has to be like a natural process. For relationships, it's not a follow A, B, C, and D, and boom, you're in a relationship. No, no, no. It's like, okay, meet the girl, you know, oh my God, do you connect? Maybe you don't connect right now. Maybe you connect later. It's a really complex thing, and a lot of humans don't understand it. I don't fucking understand it. All I know is there's chemistry, and then there's not chemistry, and so yeah, you'll definitely know when you are connecting with a girl, right, on a really good level. And when you are connecting with a girl, you don't have to question a lot of this stuff, right? You're like, oh my God, you'll just have this overwhelming feeling like, wow, around her, it's just amazing. Like, she totally likes me. And we just hang out and have a great time all the time. And, you know, if it's being really awkward, if you guys don't really talk a lot, then chances are she doesn't like you. I don't know. I'm not an expert, but these are just what I've learned from personal experience and stuff like that. So the last thing I want to talk about, and what really sucks, is a lot of girls don't tell guys that they don't like them, right? A lot of girls just kind of hint at it or don't say anything or totally avoid the subject. And, you know, maybe they drop hints, maybe they try to do something, and to them it's like, oh my God, he has to know by now that I like him. And no, he doesn't fucking know. So like 3% of girls out there, please just tell the guys you like them or something similar. Be like, hey, you know, I think we should go on a date sometime. Something, you don't have to ask him out, but goddamn, stop texting me and shit. Anyway, so yeah, those are the hints if a girl doesn't like you, and there are similar hints if a girl does like you, basically the inverse of this, but there are a lot of things involved in that. So guys, really, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to smash the like button if you did enjoy. Remember the fact that I fucking love you guys. Bye.